Hi guys, this is Dingos, and I want to share with you my honest first impression of the new Chapter 5 Season 1 of Fortnite. I'm going to try not to ramble too much and be as straight as possible. So, first, let me just start stating that I love this game. I have been playing it since the end of 2017, and I have not stopped playing it and at any point or any season at all. To put it in perspective, my two most played games are Fortnite and Overwatch, and there was a period of time in which Overwatch for me was unplayable, so I completely stopped playing it. And that has never happened with me and Fortnite. I think the most overwhelmed that I have felt with new mechanics or new things or weapons was back in chapter 2 season 6 with the primal season was released, which in which they introduced crafting and it was a completely different type of weapons that what we were you know aware of or we were used to have in the game. And even back then, being the potato that you guys know that I am, I still worked and to learn and to have fun while playing the game. Now, back in this new season and the chapter, yesterday, the first day of me playing the new season, was the first time that I thought that it was too much and that I didn't know if I wanted to keep playing the game anymore. Let me also put out there that I don't play competitive in any game. I play to have fun, I play to decompress from work, adulting, etc. So I had to remind myself that this is the beginning of a new season, so skill based matchmaking will eventually kick in, and sweats will be out of my lobby. So I needed to keep that in mind. I will highlight the things that I really like on my one impression of opening the game and experiencing the new chapter and the new season. There are a lot of things that are pretty awesome, honestly. The battle pass is great. I love the styles. The collaboration with Family Guy is amazing. They did an awesome job, and it's pretty cool that it's included in the battle pass. The map is beautiful. The POIs are so cool looking. We have new buses, new weapons, new cars, new games that are going to be in one whole game, like inside of Fortnite. That's how they are doing things right now. Having Lego, Rocket League, and Harmonix games inside of one game that is technically free to play, it's pretty crazy and is really cool. The Lego collaboration probably is one of my favorite ones because the skins look so cute. And I think that they did a great job at translating their skins into the Lego characters. Now, passing that excitement, I run into a lot of things that personally feel like a lot of changes release too many changes released at one time, which ended up causing me feel overwhelmed while I was playing. The first thing, of course, is what everybody has been talking about, which is the movement. The community is very divided. There are a lot of people that will like it, some people that have not even noticed a change, and others like me that feel slower. I'm really happy that Fortnite actually responds already to this, and I really love that they are communicating and addressing the community concerns despite of how toxic the comments have been, because one thing that Fortnite has is a very toxic community. As a first impression, I personally felt slower. I don't play that many first person shooters. I have played Call of Duty, but not that much. And at first, I was upset that it messed up with my head not seeing my character leaning forward because that animation is kind of like gone while pushing my joystick. I feel like I'm literally killing my joystick by trying to run faster. So that was kind of off putting to me. Crouching also felt weird, and the one thing that felt normal was just sprinting, the tactical sprinting. That was the only thing that I felt that it was pretty much the same and it was not touched at all. To my husband, for example, the movement didn't make a difference. but to me was huge. And it got me thinking, why do I feel slow? And I spent a lot of time figuring out this new movement animation. It's definitely going to take a lot of time for us to get used to. Apparently, it is slower based on some information that Fortnite put out there in a response, which I will be covering a little bit later. I think that the response was really nice, and basically, it's just like, guys, give us a chance. I think that I don't know if you guys remember, but in chapter one, everything was new, and then as new items were progressive getting into the game, people started hating them without even trying them. I think that a lot of that had to do with big streamers that will see a mechanic or will see a weapon and they will instantly say that it was OP, and that then everybody will start hating it without actually giving it a chance. And I think that a part of me forgot that at the beginning of this chapter. It will take time to get used to it. Definitely, I feel like they threw a bunch of different changes at once, which I don't know if that was the best way to do it, but it is what it is, and the changes are here. Now, passing to the next thing, the weapon mods is also something that it will take time to learn. The weapons, for some reason, feel more like Apex, and I don't play Apex that often. And if I can't recognize that, I'm pretty sure that other people have probably has recognized that as well. I think once we start figuring out what works better for our play style, the more comfortable that we're going to feel with it. And hopefully they don't remove them again entirely in next season. Because I don't know, I think that yeah, it keeps the game fresh to keep changing things, absolutely. But when something takes you too much time to get used to and then they remove it, I think that I don't know. I don't know if that's the best way to go. But they're trying to listen to the community, so that's really good. And I will try my best to find a sweet spot for all my weapons. Absolutely. The UI for the settings got a complete overhaul, and I am not sure if it was needed. I honestly don't know if it was needed. It looks very like mobile UI. I don't know. It looks weird for me. I'm a graphic designer. I'm not a huge fan of the new font, but it is what it is. The changes are done. I don't think that they're going to be reverting that. At first, I was afraid that maybe my actual settings were messed up, but they were not. And now I just need to go back and analyze the UI and try to understand what is there, what has changed, and just make my peace with it, basically. The one thing that probably upset me the most regarding to the changes to the UI was the locker. I spent a lot of time in the locker. I love making loadouts. That's the one thing that I have done for the longest time. I run fashion shows on my community, close to the community, and on very specific days. Like, for example, right now we're going to have one this upcoming week for the holidays, so the community can get some V-Bucks and they can get some of the cool skins that probably are going to be released during the holiday time or the Christmas time. So, but I definitely spent hours creating them, and it feels very convoluted. I'm definitely going to analyze it, and then probably I'm going to make a tutorial video of how to make sure that your presets are not messed up, or that you can at least enjoy using the new UI more. But I think that it might also have to do with the other collaborations or the other games that are coming into the game that are going to be inside of the game. So maybe it's that, I'm not sure. Overall, I have to say I was not happy with the changes, especially because I try to do tutorials for brand new players. And if I don't understand everything that is happening and it's taking me longer, it takes me longer to put the content out there. But overall, I just want people to have fun when they play this game because I love this game. And the more players that we have, it is better for the game and, in the long run. So, today is day two, and after taking a break, I know it will take time and we will be okay. It just will take time. Like Fortnite say on these following tweets, They tested this. It was off for them as well, but they are asking us to give it a chance. So I think that we should do that. They have done so many things for this game, and all the memories that we have built and everything, that I think that it's okay to give it a chance, try it. And if it doesn't work, they're also going to address that, or at least it seems like that. So I think that as a closing thought, I will say that one, I feel that there were too many changes at once. Two, it will definitely would take time to get used to. Three, we can do it. I totally believe that the community can get used to it and find a sweet spot for everything that we enjoy about the game. And the last thing that I wish is that we could express our discontent with something in a healthier way and not being toxic. The guy that actually worked really hard with his team for the new animation for the movement actually posted on Twitter, and the poor guy got destroyed. And I don't think that's fair. The amount of hours that this takes, it's crazy. I don't think that anybody can imagine how much work was put into it. And for millions of people to destroy your job like that or your work like that, I don't think that that's okay. It didn't work, or is not working as well as they were hope. I actually believe that they knew that this was going to happen, and that's what telling us give it a shot. We tested it, it was off for us as well, but we believe that it's going to be better in the long run. So just be kind to one another, and whenever you express the way that you feel about something, just don't be toxic. You can definitely say if you don't like it, you're totally entitled to your opinion, but you don't have to be, I'm not going to say the word, but you guys can fill it in, fill that blank. And so that's that's basically it. That's basically it. I thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video and just hear me out and give my opinion about it, and maybe rent. I don't know if I rented. I was definitely trying to be very objective and not put a lot of feeling into it, but actually put more brain into things that bother me and why they bother me. So thank you so much for your time. If you like this content, again, please hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.